Hello, welcome back to JM Football. We have a top 32 video for you today, and it's the top 32 players that have the most rushing touchdowns since the year 2000. It's all brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook. Let's get to the video. Cut to the couch.
Penik, how about you start us off with our first guest of the video?
I am going to go with LaDainian Tomlinson.
And that is the number one answer. 145 rushing touchdowns. Can you name the teams he played for?
The Los Angeles Chargers.
Wrong. Didn't play for LA.
San Diego Chargers.
Thank you.
Yep, I
Give
was gonna
support
give
to
it to you either
SD.
way.
And the New York Jetropolitans.
You know ball, and that passes off to Shelfy.
Do I go towards the top of the list, or do I go personal favorite first?
Wow.
I like this. Well, it doesn't really matter as long as you get one of them.
I'm going to say Shady. I'll
Slim
take
Shady?
I'll take Shady. I don't know where he is on the list or if it even cracked it, but I'll
Well,
take Shady.
I'll reveal it for you. He's number 10 on our
Good.
list. 73 rushing touchdowns, 4 different teams. Good career. Doesn't he have like a show now he does? I think I've seen his face.
Anytime
Podcast,
I don't know what
maybe?
the show is, but anytime I see him in a clip, he's hilarious.
Yeah, I think he's got like his own like FS1 show or something.
Happy Mother's Day.
Pops up on ESPN just to
Yeah.
yell sometimes.
He's
I
always
love
got the
it.
weird. I saw him talking about basketball once. I was like, "What the hell's going on here?"
I'll never forget when he's talking about Vontae Davis retiring and he's doing the Vontae Davis impression. He's like, "Man, I'm done. I'm done."
Buffalo Shady was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was-
Still had some in the tank when he went to Buffalo.
Yeah,
Dalton, take over.
So I'll go with Adrian Peterson.
That will be our number 2 answer, 120. And there's only one other person on this list who has 100 rushing touchdowns.
Okay.
I think.
Wow, Adrian Peterson played for 7 teams. How about
Dog,
that?
people
he
forget
started
like his
bouncing around
last
at the end
4.
there.
No one remembers.
How about that?
Wasn't he on the Falcons?
I'm not seeing Atlanta.
Or am I thinking of
Washington, Detroit,
Washington. Washington.
New Orleans, Seattle, Tennessee,
Seattle's the one that got
Minnesota.
me.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Seattle's
Tennessee,
another
yeah.
one. Sometimes I forget T.O. played for Seattle for
Yeah.
a little bit, too. They're a weird throw-in team for some
And you know
guys.
what? You mentioned Seattle.
No, don't take him. No, I wanted to say
Hey,
it.
let me go some beast mode, baby. Marshawn
Oh, okay, cool.
Lynch.
Not even who I was thinking
Number
of.
5 on the on the rushing touchdown
play long
since
enough?
2000.
Okay. That's a
great
list.
question.
So nice work.
got
85
mad.
career rushing touchdowns.
He got maddened. I'm thinking about the guy that we had on Repcast yesterday. I'm looking for more sneaky ones. I'm trying to leave some of the big ones out. Like, there's a guy who's still playing who's got to be on the list, right?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Wait, which one? Which one?
I'm not saying his name.
Smart move by
Give me
Penik.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Derrick
Henry,
Henry.
he's got to be on this list at number 4, and he's still playing.
He's still playing.
90 rushing
It's crazy.
touchdowns since 2000. And the thing I like is on this list, one team. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Well, so far.
Yeah.
So, for now.
For now.
Give me Priest Holmes.
Priest Holmes is number 7 on our list. 78 career rushing touchdowns with Baltimore and Kansas City, Justin Penik. Now, start our third round off.
And now give me the leading all-time franchise holder for rushing touchdowns for the New York Football Giants, Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs, let me scroll through my list and see if
BJ.
I find my man. He is number 23 on our list with 60 career rushing touchdowns. Nice. Who did he
you.
play for besides the Giants, Penik?
No one.
There's another team
Nope,
here.
San Francisco 49ers.
There you go. All right, back to you, Shelfy.
Lie.
I have a couple guys that dominated the early 2000s, but I'm concerned they played more in the 90s than I'm remembering.
I'm going to stop for a second saying I'm liking the hat-shirt color combo you got going on.
Thank
right
you.
now. A
That's
good
very
brown,
sweet.
A
Thank
good
you.
brown shirt. It's a nice touch. Now give me a guess or you're fired.
Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell, I mean, he's got to be on this list somewhere, right? Let me look.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
no. I don't know. I'm not seeing
Receiving
Le'Veon
touchdowns.
Bell.
Oh, no.
I got bad news.
That's unfortunate.
That is our first X of the video. No Le'Veon Bell on my list. Sorry, Shelfy.
I could live with that.
Well, listen, we were never going to go perfect.
That's true.
No way.
That's true.
Let's go with Zeke.
Ezekiel
Well, Zeke-
Elliott, I mean, he's got to be
He's
on this
gotta be
list,
here.
right? Yep, just outside the top 10 at number 11 with 71 rushing touchdowns.
Cool. Okay.
My New England Patriots legend.
Oh, play the hits. Frank Gore.
Yes,
Oh,
he's number 6 on the
Yeah.
all-time list with 81
Okay.
rushing touchdowns.
Right.
I mean, he's on the
All right.
top of all rushing lists you're going to find.
He's
Old.
pretty good.
Played forever.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
Consistent.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go to it's me, right?
It's you.
I'll go to another favorite. We've talked about him recently. Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson is number 12. That is a good one. on our list. And whenever I think of Steven Jackson, I think of his game with the Patriots where they refused to pass the ball and they just ran him over and over and over again. I think he had 35 rushing attempts in that game. Horrible. Penik, go ahead.
Give me, guy was pretty good in the 2000s, Clinton Portis.
Clinton Portis
Yeah,
is
that's a
number
good
9.
answer.
That's a great poll, Mr.
That is a
Penik.
great answer.
75 career rushing touchdowns for the Denver Broncos and Washington. Now, 2 remain in our top 10, and it's up to you again, Penik.
Wait, who was that?
I need like a team list. I feel like I'm blanking on half the league in my
Yeah.
brain.
Oh, you're friends with him, Zoe.
I don't know if I'm friends with any football players. I'm open to
Corey
it.
Dillon?
Corey Dillon is on our list at number 21 with 63 rushing touchdowns, and I can confirm I am not friends with Corey Dillon. Wish I was. Great Patriot, but not friends. Shelfy, your turn.
Oh, is it back to me?
It is.
How about Edrin James?
Okay, let me scroll through my list because he's not immediate apparent to my eye.
He should. I'm hoping he's there.
Made an appearance on another JM football video recently. So did Steven Jackson.
He just didn't play for super
He
super
is
long.
number 16 on our list with 67 rushing touchdowns. You know it's a good guess when it takes me a second to find him. Good job, Shelfy. Over to you, Dalton.
Okay, this guy got hurt a lot. He was really good when he played, but I'm going to go with him. Give me Arian Foster.
He is on our list. He's tied for number 30 with 54 career rushing touchdowns. So
Whoa.
good job. He played for Houston and Miami. How about that? Now,
a little scary.
I will say, after the conclusion of that round, you guys are still missing the only other running back to ever have 100 career rushing touchdowns since 2000. So, you guys got the top 2, but you're missing the last one.
I have a name that popped in my head. He's definitely not going to be 100 because he cut his career quick. Was out of the league, had 2 really dominant years. Give me the Todd father, Todd Gurley. Is he on this list?
He is on this list. He's number 15 with 67 career rushing touchdowns. He did cut his career a little early, but his time in St. Louis, he was the dude.
Those couple of years of the Rams, OPOY, nasty.
Yep. I'm just going to say it. Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk. Now, I like to guess. Let me check the list.
Big
It was
90s guy.
90s and late 90s seasons. He's had a couple in the 2000s, though. The Great
Unfortunately,
Showings ever
I'm
was
not
03?
seeing Marshall
Yeah.
Faulk on this list. Fortunately, he's your second X,
That's
Shelfy.
Yeah.
It's not what you love to see.
I have one guess ready to go, but I have another one that I need to think of. So
Sure.
I'm going to stall here for a second. Titans, Colts, Texans. Where you said Texans?
It's crazy.
Yeah, go through the teams with me, Penny.
2000's a long time
Who
ago.
else we got?
I know.
We need to start.
24
I was
years.
thinking too many 2010s.
Hit me with team names.
Where's your board?
Say
Usually you
names.
have
Say
the
team
board.
names
Oh,
out
the
loud.
whiteboard. I'll just do them AFC East, Dolphins, Jets, Bills, Patriots.
Pause.
No.
Carry on.
AFC North, Steelers, Ravens, Browns, and Bengals.
You guys want to hear a fun stat?
What's your fun stat, Zoe?
Yeah, what's your fun
Adrian
stat?
Peterson played for the most teams of anyone on this list.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is kind of
Who'd
weird.
have
And the
thought?
last 4 or 5 is a span of a year.
All right, let me stop
basically.
stalling. I have one guess. It's Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams, I believe I saw his name on this list.
Yeah,
Yes,
'cause he
number
got
20,
drafted in 99,
64.
right?
He played for Baltimore, Miami, and New Orleans. Nice guess, Mr.
Saints
Penik.
traded everything for him.
The
Remember
almost
that?
eagle.
The last time I was in this pose, by the way, for these kinds of videos, people were
What?
really
Don't
people
panic.
were really talking about my crotch.
Don't.
Congrats.
Are you having flashbacks?
Congrats.
Well, yeah. Well, I just noticed. I just
By the
remember the
way.
last time that I was on this couch, people started really talking about my crotch.
Jeff, zoom in on Penik's crotch.
Congrats, by the way.
Oh, whoa! I got it. Matt Forte.
Matt Forte.
Lot of receiving
He
touchdowns.
is also tied
Nice.
with Arian Foster for
Nice.
30th on this list with 54.
Nice.
Nice work, Penik.
Just
Do you remember
needed
who he
to-
played for?
Just needed to talk about my crotch a little bit to get the brain going.
Unreal.
We have the Chicago Bears, we have the New York Jets, and maybe there's another team in there, but those were the 2 prominent
That's
teams.
it. That's kind of become my side
Yeah.
part of this game is if you guys can name the teams, I feel like you get a little extra love in my
Okay,
head.
Aw.
no points.
No points, but
Just
a little
to get
extra,
extra love.
nice
Extra love.
work.
Let's run through the teams again.
You want the AFC South?
All of the teams.
Texans,
Every
Jaguars,
team.
Titans, and Colts.
Hold on, Jaguars. Maurice Jones-Drew.
Great poll. One of my favorite players ever. 68 career rushing touchdowns, number 13 on our list. Good job. Now,
I'm blanking on teams. That's my problem right now.
Do you remember
There
who he
might be
played
2
for?
Jaguars on the list, actually.
Timeout, timeout, timeout. We got to talk about DraftKings and football season. It's coming up, and baseball season, it's already heating up, and it's already here. I'm starting to place some futures bets and projections, over-unders, and some parlays on the DraftKings Sportsbook. And if you're a new customer and you're not on DraftKings yet, what are you doing? But you can bet $5 on anything and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. If you're a new customer, you sign up and you use code JMFootball, all one word. DraftKings, they're going to be with us throughout the entire season. DraftKings Sportsbook, bet on anything, bet on baseball, bet on football. Ride with us, ride with DraftKings. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code JMFootball. Bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code JMFootball only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Now back to the video. That was like a 30-second timeout.
We're going to try and interview Maurice Jones-Drew on Football Today.
Oh, wow.
Plug for Football Today.
I'll listen to that episode.
Ad.
Do you remember who he went to after Jacksonville? Because I forgot about this team.
Raiders.
The Raiders.
Yeah, nice job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm hosting. You're on the couch. Now, Dalton, you're up.
I have my next.
Unlike Penik, I'm okay with playing from behind. Ayo. No, but I'm going to go a little frisky with my two guesses here. They're active, and they're going to be really low if they're on this list. So let's go with Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray is on this list.
Nice.
He's number 25.
That is a crazy roll.
And he played for the second most amount of teams on this list with 59 career rushing touchdowns. Nice
and
job.
probably the most
New
practiced
York.
offense.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you name the teams because there's too many. Now give me your second guess.
Second one also in the same realm because he's been playing a long time now. Melvin Gordon.
Okay.
Melvin Gordon. Now that's an interesting one.
He's going to be low if he's on here.
Oh, I got bad news.
Oh, no.
He's number 28 on our list.
What?
Nice work with 56 career rushing touchdowns.
Nice.
He just rope-a-doped you.
I wrote it
Yeah, he
A
did.
little harsh, but I
Let's
liked
talk
it.
teams again,
I
boys.
remember.
Let's talk
I like
teams
that
again.
Shelfy keeps bringing it back to teams, but also I like thinking of Melvin Gordon as a Baltimore Raven.
How about,
That's a good jersey.
how about NFC South?
Oh, man. Hold on. We don't have to go anywhere else. Ray Rice?
Fuck.
Ray
He's what I
Rice,
had in my
I
head.
got. He's not on our list, and
What?
unfortunately, that is going to eliminate you.
Wow.
Shelfy. Now, Penik
I was thinking of him too.
and Dalton, you guys have no.
I said that with
exit.
confidence. I didn't even think
liked-
it. I
I
stopped
liked it.
thinking.
I mean, yeah, his career got a little hairy at the end there.
What
I
happened?
feel like he was
No, what
cooked
happened?
already at that point.
I don't think he played that long.
He was good for a few years, but yeah.
Dude, he
Then
didn't
obviously
pack a
trouble.
couple 15s together?
No.
What?
10s and 11s, but I'm shocked. I had him in my head too.
Here's a former Raven that I think is on this list because he's just played for a really long time and he's been in some spots where he's been like a touchdown guy.
Sure.
Mark Ingram.
That's a great poll. He's number 18 on this list with
That is a great
65 career rushing touchdowns and most of his damage with New Orleans. But,
Yeah.
you know, he's got some
Penik,
fun
so
in Baltimore.
Penik, we'll go back and forth now,
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fair.
right?
Because
Unbelievable.
I don't have a guest right now. So
Okay. Oh, good.
There's so many names I want to say.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know how you got out. I feel like
Dude.
the X's came at you quick.
Man.
I didn't hate any of your guesses. I didn't love the Ray Rice one, but the other two were good.
Dude, we're missing a guy with 100 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's kind of
You guys
nuts.
are missing a guy with 100 touchdowns, and then you're missing the guy with the 8th most rushing touchdowns on this list.
How many?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Go through
Evil.
some teams for me.
You're out, pal. You're out.
I can help you brainstorm.
fair.
I want to clear the board.
I think you guys can use Shelfy as a line if you would like.
Vikings, Bears, Packers, and Lions. I said
Oh,
AP.
I have one.
Good.
Penik hasn't wavered.
I know. I love it. Oh, he didn't play for a long time. He got a lot of yards. I don't know if he got touchdowns, but I'll say it. Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson is on our list at
What?
number 29 with 55 career rushing touchdowns.
In my head, he didn't have a long enough peak.
But he was good.
But Ray Rice was a Hall of Famer for a second to me.
No.
He
For a
was
split
good.
second
No.
in my brain, it was like,
I think Chris Johnson was just around long enough.
Yeah,
Gotta
put
be-
Jets, the Cardinals,
Yeah.
after the
It was-
Titans.
yeah, they
There was a
got
year
nice
he almost
job.
had the rushing record for a bogus
Yeah, he was
holding
kind of
penalty.
nice on Tennessee, right?
Yeah, really
CJ
nice.
2K. He
I'm
was
about
awesome.
to find out that all the guys I had in my back pocket were the right answers,
For
and the
sure.
ones,
It's
the worst
the
feeling.
ones I pulled out were not the right.
I have one.
All right, Mr. Penik.
I have one. Former Nebraska Cornhusker,
Oh, gosh.
Ahmad Green. Ahmad Green?
That's a great one with 59 career rushing
Gamer.
touchdowns. Number 24. Who did he play for besides the Packers?
I don't know.
49ers.
Oh,
No, but that's a good guess.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
You got to say it with
Who did
confidence.
he play for?
Houston.
Oh,
How about
the
that?
Texans.
Yeah.
Or the Oilers.
Gamer. Big
Now
gamer.
back to you, Dalton. You guys have not missed yet, so this might not come down to getting the list. It might come down to who has more X's at the end of it.
Wow.
We, as a group, need to sit here and figure out who this 100-touchdown running back is.
I think you're all
Oh.
going to kick yourselves a little bit.
Well, he's one of the leading rushers in football. I'm hoping he wasn't late 90s. Curtis Martin.
He was one of my first ones, but
he
was my late 90s guy with Falk.
Because I'm not seeing him on this list. Curtis Martin, that's our first X for Dalton Feely. Now, Penik, if you get this one right, you take a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah, I do, but I don't have anybody on
Curtis
the
Martin.
See, him, Martin, and Falk I had in the same category in my head.
Yeah.
All right, I have a guy in my
99,
head.
I think.
I've had a guy
Literally
on the skull.
1999.
You are correct.
He was hurt for a little bit, but he was with the Panthers for a while. I'm going to go Jonathan Stewart, and I will recognize that's not a confident guess.
That is incorrect.
That's fair.
Who was the running back on the Dallas Cowboy Tony Romo teams?
Yeah, I don't think it was him. You had a
I'm
barber,
just trying.
you had a barber guy.
That too.
But
I'm thinking of
I don't
Marion
think-
Barber.
nope.
There
Nah,
are
I
at
wouldn't.
least 5 people enjoying a nice meal. I'd like to imagine dinner, maybe lunch, who are screaming about this guy. They're probably eating like a nice little takeout dinner. Can
we go through the teams again? The person that this is, we haven't even said their team name out loud yet, I don't think.
I don't think you guys are close on this guy.
How are we having a triple blank on a 100 touchdown
Jets,
running back?
Patriots, Bills, Dolphins, Colts, Texans, Jaguars, Titans, Ravens.
I mean, there are other guys
Steelers.
on the list. You don't have to go for the top.
No, I'm
We
not.
need it. No, we need it.
I think we just
Steel-
need anybody.
No, we
there's
need.
Steelers.
There's a lot of guys here.
We can't get to the end of this video without getting that, though. They will eat us alive.
You will get murdered.
I got to go with him. This is probably not right, but Sean Alexander had a big year.
Well, you see the thing, Dalton. Not only did he have a big year and won MVP, he is the third person on this list with 100
Thank God.
rushing touchdowns between 2000 and 2008.
You put doubt in my head.
Yeah, you
in
said
the
early
first
on.
minute of the video, you put doubt in my head. That was one of my confident ones, and you talked me out of it
Okay.
with 2 words.
Let me go some beast mode, baby. Marshawn
okay, cool.
Lynch.
Not even who I was thinking of.
Did he play long enough?
That's a great question.
Good guess.
Penik feels attacked.
All right, you want to
right
know
now.
what is poetic
Penik
justice?
Totally my fault for not saying it.
You want to know what would be poetic justice?
What would be poetic justice?
I always got these guys. I viewed them in a similar light in my head growing up. Sean Alexander is one. Larry Johnson is the other running back that I viewed in a similar light. I'm going to guess Larry Johnson.
He's number 30 on our list with 55 career rushing touchdowns. Well done, Penik. Back to you, Dalton.
It might be that other Jaguar, dude.
It could be. I think this guy's active. I think I'm missing an active guy.
You think he's active?
Oh, there's at least one active guy we're missing, or 2. Like there's a few. I think there's a couple. I'm just blanking.
CMC might be on the list.
He's got.
There's a lot of receiving touchdowns, but I mean, there's volume
Yeah.
there already.
You know what, Shelfy? I'll go with you because I don't
Run
have a
it.
better name right now.
Run it.
If you're wrong, though, I will give you a small.
It's okay. I get
smack
4 X's and you still only have 1.
No. Fred Taylor.
That is incorrect. So now,
I have 4
Penik,
X.
I have one.
you said you seem
Ready to
pretty
go.
confident. All right,
Yeah,
hit me.
Ready to go. Cam Newton.
That is the number 8 person on our list with 75 career rushing touchdowns. The only non-running back on our
Nice.
list. Great poll. And me and that was the one I was like, I'm surprised you guys are missing.
Yeah,
Good
I
job.
knew that's exactly where you're going to go.
Way to go with
Good
the
work.
top 10. So how many do we have left?
You guys have 1, 2, 3,
Cam
4,
Newton in there,
5,
you know.
6, 7 remaining.
Okay,
and
so-
they're all, not all, but you guys have the top 13. So they're all in the back.
So we have 7 to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 2 strikes. Penik's got 1.
Yeah, so if you get this next one wrong,
I'm out.
and Penik gets 1 more right, he wins.
Yeah.
Is there an eagle on there?
There was a person who played for the Eagles. I don't
you
know
know
if I'd
what?
refer to him as an Eagle.
Now I said Cowboy. You said stay out of the East, and that's who I was thinking of.
Damn
but-
it.
That is sooner?
Damn it, you should have.
Yes.
Sooner,
Damn
right?
it.
Well, that's who I was debating between Fred Taylor and him, and I hope this guy's right.
say it
If
on
it's wrong,
three?
It better not be wrong.
1,
Yeah,
2,
that's
3.
DeMarco
DeMarco Murray.
Murray.
No way.
That is incorrect.
Wow.
I just got robo-doped by everyone in this room, and I hated that. What the heck?
All your wrong guesses. I don't feel like we're your guesses.
So wait, there is a guy on there who's a running back
for the
played for
Eagles?
the Eagles, but he's known for another team.
I mean, I don't think of him as an Eagle. So
Okay.
I mean, I would say he's
Ryan
most.
Okay.
If I were to give a hint, I would
Charles.
say he's most famous for winning championships on a team.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Oh,
He was on the Eagles, but he won a bunch of
Oh!
rings. Won a couple
Oh,
rings.
really?
Okay. All right, so that helps me win the game.
That's a fun name
No
on this list.
way.
That helps
I
me,
mean-
that helps me win the game.
Probably a little too many hints for you to win.
That was a major hint. Though. Is LeGarrette Blount on this list?
Garrett Blount is on this list at number 27 with 56 rushing touchdowns. Now, Penik, you did win,
Yes.
but I want to see if you guys can finish this list off.
The board now.
Finish it.
Woo! Am I back in?
I'll give you guys one hint because it'd be pretty cool. There's only one active guy on this list.
Okay.
Are we ready if I say Alvin Kamara?
Sure.
Alvin Kamara.
He is the last name on this list with 54 rushing touchdowns. Nice work, Penik.
A name I had, I don't think he played long enough, was like a CJ Spiller type, but
Yeah, I don't know about that.
yeah.
How about? I mean, did Eddie George too much in the '90s, right?
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis for the Ravens.
Jamal
Also
Lewis, I thought of
92.
early. Yeah.
Is
that's
he in
a-
the '90s too?
he-
But I mean,
his
the
big
Ravens
season,
started.
I think, was 99.
But he didn't.
Did you just give us a look?
No, I looked up because you guys were all talking in unison.
I didn't catch a look.
I mean, go
Should
ahead.
we guess Jamal Lewis?
Fire your guesses
Because
off.
I honestly feel like that could be. But
Okay. This is your rodeo, Pop.
I will. Let me just say, I think that's a name that he would have included in that you're going to kick yourself for not getting it.
no, I don't think Zoe. I don't know if I know Zoe like I know Zoe.
You know
And
me
he
pretty
knows
well.
Jamal.
guess.
I'm gonna guess
Okay.
Jamal Lewis.
That is correct.
Wow,
Number 26.
okay. Oh, you know
58
so.
rushing touchdowns. Now,
M-O-Z.
I want you to finish this,
Mozo.
Penik. So I will say, you had your only incorrect guess, if you can remember it,
Yes.
was pretty close, but you picked the wrong running mate there.
Don't tell me D'Angelo Williams.
He is on our board, number 22 with 61
D-Will.
rushing touchdowns. Now, do you remember who he played for besides Carolina?
Steelers.
Yeah, he was a Steeler for a little bit.
He actually had some decent years with the Steelers. What's a division we haven't spent a lot of time in? We really haven't spent a lot of time in
AFC West.
the AFC West, which
Chargers,
is
Chiefs,
Now-
Broncos,
good. Now, Michael
Raiders.
Turner had a nice little long career.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it
but
was all in the 2000s.
I feel like he was partnered up with someone like Steven Jackson for a little bit in Atlanta.
Yeah, and
the
then
Chargers
even
with
LaDainian
LaDainian.
Tomlinson, he was solely LaDainian Tomlinson for a little bit. There might have been 1 or 2 years where Tomlinson left for the Jets and it was just a Michael Turner vehicle, but then he goes to the Atlanta Falcons.
Sure.
I want to guess Michael Turner because he's one of my favorite players, so I'm going to guess Michael Turner, even though that is
That
wrong.
is correct. That is
Wow.
number 17
You're
with
killing this.
66. And he placed second in MVP one year. How about that?
Yeah, I loved Michael Turner. Big legs.
You remember the
chunky
LT,
dude.
Michael Turner, Darren
really
Sproles trio for 1 year?
Dude, it was awesome.
Greatest
It's one of the
greatest
best, one of the best trios ever.
Yeah,
I don't think Peyton Hill has scored enough
That's a fun name,
touchdowns.
huh?
definitely not Peyton Hillis. Alfred Morris gets
Just going
there.
through brains in my
That's
head.
it.
That's an interesting
Would
one,
it be
but-
helpful if I gave you some teams?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys
Yeah.
dabbled in? So our number 14 guy played for 5 different teams, including Arizona, Chicago, Kansas City, the Jets, and the Bucks. Chicago and the Jets are where he accumulated 50.
I mean, we
of
said
his
Matt
68
Matt
touchdowns.
Forte, right? This is
Yeah.
not Matt Forte.
This is not
No,
Matt Forte.
it's not Mendenhall. Is this
Going number
Cadillac?
7th overall.
No.
I'm not taking any guesses unless they come
Cadillac
from
Williams
Penik.
is an interesting guess, though.
Because he was drafted around that range.
Also, I mean, he's been around for a while. He had some success. Cadillac Williams.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are down to your last guess.
Who's the teams for the other guy?
Okay, the teams for the other guy are the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, the Cleveland Browns, and the Denver Broncos. He was a 2-time
No
Pro
Sean.
Bowler,
No Sean Marino.
1-time All-Pro. I would say he gathered his most career touchdowns with the Baltimore Ravens, 31, 24 of the Buffalo Bills, and then kind of petered out with the Broncos and the Browns.
Is this a Willis McGahee vehicle?
Oh, yeah,
That
it
is correct.
Yeah, it is.
Number 19 with
Okay.
65. So you guys need one last guy, and
One
I've given
more.
you all the
One
details
more,
on
one
him.
more.
We're down to the last one with 1 strike.
Just to
I have
re-
like 8 strikes.
Just to refresh you, Cardinals, Bears, Kansas City, New York Jets, and Tampa Bay. 1 Pro Bowler. He played from 2000 to 2011.
Cardinals, Bears,
This is going to be tough.
This is probably the hardest one on
This
the
is
list.
going to be tough. First round pick of the Cardinals in 2000 is killing me. I'm folding.
Give me a last name guess. Just give me a name.
Johnson. That's always the go-to football guess.
Does the name start with a C, like Dalton's thinking?
Johnson Williams.
You got pretty close on the last name.
Did I?
Like, oddly enough.
What's his initials at this point?
TJ.
Oh. Is it
What an inquisitive O.
Thomas Jones?
That is correct. Thomas Jones with 68. And you guys have completed the list. Panic, you are clearly
With no
our
help.
winner. I think that was a fun little exercise right there. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment and subscribe to the JM Football channel, and we will see you next time.
Go Birds.